Welcome to the weekend, everyone. It is a beautiful Friday night at 20th and Blake, and look who's in town, the Bronx Bombers.
Great crowd at Coors Field to see the Yankees Rockies game one of this three-game set.
We found out yesterday that Chase Dolander, who is 8 starts into his big league career, he's on the IL with right forearm tightness. So Tanner Gordon has been recalled, and he will get the start.
Here's the 0-2. And Grisham on 3 pitches. His guy never moved the bat, so that's a good start for Tanner Gordon.
One down brings up Aaron Judge, the first at-bat that he will have at Coors Field in the regular season. And a hot shot, another base hit for Aaron Judge. Right back up the middle.
This is the first time I've seen him under 400 in a long time.
Feels like about a month. That'll bring up Ben Rice.
And a strikeout of Ben Rice.
A couple strikeouts, now 2 down. Here's Goldie, 337, swing on, drive deep to right center field. Measuring is Doyle. He's at the track. Can't get it. Off the fence. Judge coming to third. He'll score easily. Paulie going for 3, and he's going to get there. He'll get there standing up. RBI triple. Paul Goldschmidt. Yankees lead 1-0 here in the first. Boy, did he hit that a ton.
A couple of things with that. He knew exactly where that was going, and he never stopped running because he's played here a million times. So he knew exactly where that ball was headed, and once it went off the wall, he knew he was going to get to third.
They're going to face right-hander Clark Schmidt in the middle of his warm-up tosses.
Well, we went over his last 3 starts, and you're starting to see that ERA drop.
There's a cutter and the first strikeout of the night for Clark Schmidt.
Ezekiel Tovar, 6 for 14 in the Philly series.
And that's down the right field line into that corner. A long run for Aaron Judge. And Tovar is going to stop at second with a double. Would have been interesting, Sully, had he tried to stretch that.
Yeah, obviously DJ on the right side of the infield knows the timing of balls the other way. That's the perfect approach that I was talking about right there. That's the knuckle curve. He lets it travel, goes the other way with it.
Here's Brett and Doyle, a couple of middle boards.
Swing and a miss. Clark Schmidt able to work out of some trouble in the bottom of the first inning.
Clark Schmidt and the Yankees have a 1-0 lead here in Denver.
Swing and a miss. 1 down. Third strikeout for Schmidt.
There's now Kyle Farmer playing first base. 3rd consecutive game over at first base for Farmer.
And Farmer leads on this one to deep left center field, and it's going to get down and roll to the wall. Kyle will try to the second with the Rockies' second double, a 1-out double.
I was kind of joking with Kyle Farmer today in the dugout. I said, how you doing? He goes, I'm doing okay. I said, nothing that a couple hits won't cure. He goes, that may be a home run, but maybe he'll settle for a double.
Out number 2, and Farmer goes from second to third. Yeah. Got him, he did get him. It was a delayed call by Malachi Moore. He said it, and then he gave us the old punch-out sign.
It's going to be a 1-2-3 inning for Tanner Gordon in the thick part of the Yankees lineup. So Gordon is doing his thing. Rockies got to get after Clark Schmidt.
Good inning. Tanner Gordon, the 1-2-3.
So something brewing here for the Yankees. Base hit, stolen base, and now a walk. First and second brings up Austin Wells.
This is one maybe. What a pickup by Amador. Double play. Remember that one. What a gorgeous, phenomenal play by Amador. That was absolutely smoked it up.
First of all, just to be able to catch this ball, because it was hit so hard. How about 101 miles an hour off the bat? And for the Rockies, that's their 106th double play they've turned this year.
Will hit a 2-hopper to short. Tovar over to first, and Tanner Gordon with a 3rd straight 0 to keep the Rockies down a run. Ryan McMahon, who goes to second on the wild pitch.
So many times this year, the Rockies have had that happen to them, and then the other team is able to take advantage. Get a man in scoring position with a wild pitch. Now you got to take care of that if you're the Rockies. See if you can get this run in.
And this is a base hit, and because of that, we're all tied up. Kyle Farmer bringing home Ryan McMahon 1-1 in the 4th.
In this day and age of baseball, it's really hard to bunch 2, 3, 4 hits together. So you have to take advantage when you get that free 90 in the wild pitch, allowing Kyle to get on top of this just out of the reach of a diving Volpe.
And these are the ballparks that Aaron Judge does not have a home run yet. Coors Field, Truist Park in Atlanta, Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Nationals Park in Washington, and Wrigley Field in Chicago. Well, Aaron Judge has now homered at Coors Field. Check another one off of the list for Aaron Judge, home run number 17, and the Yankees take a 2-1 lead.
RBI number 45 Down the left field line, and the big man gave these folks what they came to see.
50,000 people came to see exactly that.
One out here in the fifth. Top of the order, Jordan Beck. Strikeout in a single.
There's a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8.
Well, good sweeper down and away. Fastball usage, that two-seamer, is not going to be as high as it was those last 2 outings.
It's a base hit for Tovar with 2 outs.
A 2-for-3 night for Ezekiel.
He almost anticipated getting that cutter away and went with it to right field.
And that's a base hit right center field. Tovar is heading to third. Andy Gonzalez backpedaling down the third base line. He'll have to hold her. 2-out rally, perhaps.
That'll be it for Clark Schmidt.
And the Yankees have to make a change. 2 on, 2 out in the fifth.
It's made the call now to Tim Hill.
It'll be Hill against Ryan McMahon, left on left. McMahon, a 167 hitter this year against left-handed pitching.
This ball's well hit to center field. Grisham's turned his back. He can't get there. That third right at the very top of the wall. It's going to score 2 runs. The Rockies take the lead. That thing literally by about an inch and a half. Stayed in the ballpark. 3-2 Colorado. Ryan McMahon coming through.
So make it 4 for 10 now against Hill. A little drop down side piece, and Mag stays center. This is what he does really nicely against lefties, is he keeps that front shoulder closed.
2 quick outs for Tanner Gordon here in the 6th inning.
Swung on a miss. How about Tanner Gordon quietly? That's 6 innings, and his team's in front 3-2. Good for Tanner Gordon, the IU product.
Leadoff walk. Home run last time up for Aaron Judge. Bouncing ball up the middle. Tovar steps on second, throws to first for the double play. Wonderful splitter thrown by Seth Halverson. Swing and a miss. Went upstairs at 102 with some high cheese. Zach Agnos on to try and get his 3rd save. The rookie right-hander making appearance number 12. Goldschmidt hits it on the ground to short. Tovar gobbles it up over to Tolia. 1 out in the New York ninth. Is inside and low, ball 4. Potential tying run aboard with 1 out here in the top of the ninth. Bouncing ball slowly hit. McMahon barehand pick, throw to first and got him. Ryan McMahon flashing his defense. 2 outs in the ninth. Dominguez, the potential tying run, moves to second. Boy, Ryan knew only chance to get the speedy Volpe was with the barehand pick. Austin Wells is the hitter. A look back at the runner. The 0-1 is a floater to Tovar. Ball game! The Rockies, in a year that has been so trying for them, stand toe-to-toe and knock off the powerful Yankees. Final score, Rockies 3, Yankees 2.
How about that? Colorado Rockies defeat the Yankees